So today I am going to be showing you guys my combat Seris build. Now I guarantee you this build is pretty ugly if done right, but again, player skill will vary results. Okay, now on that note, let's move on to the build. The one we're going to be looking at here, which is right here, Demon's Charm. Let's click on that. Now we're going to increase our maximum ammo for this one, so we're going to go with Eben Dynamo. The reason why for that's going to put you at exactly 20 shots before you're going to need to reload. And when it comes to Seris, you're going to be able to blanket an entire area, like for a while, with 20 shots. And that's going to stop people like flanks as well, as I will show later on. Now moving on, we have increased your maximum health by 150. There is a reason why that is on the build. You're like, why would you put that on a healer? Because Seris's other ability is what's going to come into play. At the beginning, you get to pick your 3 skills. You are going to pick the one, I can't remember the name of it, but it is on the far right, is the one that is going to stack up by 2% for every soul rend that you hit. So you're going to definitely want that on, because that's going to buff you. It caps out at 15%, but that's what this build is all about, is actually based off of that. The reason why the health is at 150 increase, because when you max out that buff, that is going to set your hit points just slightly over 3,000, which is quite incredible for a healer. So that's really important, because some other parts of this build are going to come into play, and I'll show you guys the build all the way down to the items that I buy. So moving on to the third one is Veil, which reduced the cast time of shadow travel by 30%. Okay, for those who have not played Seris, it takes time when you use her shadow travel. It takes time to activate. So you cast it, and then you disappear out into the void. So you want to reduce that, because usually you're using that in oh shit situations. Let's be real, you're usually using that in a bad situation. You want that to activate. Get that at least 30%. And you can fake out people too, because this is an offense build. So what you're going to do is you're going to veil, you're going to like use your shadow travel, you're going to phase out. They're going to usually turn their attention to somebody else now. Then you phase right back in and start dropping the bomb. By the time they turn around, you hit them with the soul rend, and then you continue laying on damage. And there will be life orb involved in this skill, or in this build. Can't even talk today. Now we reduce the cooldown of rend soul by 2 seconds. Now again, that's super important, because we want to max out our bonus, our attack bonus and health bonus that we get, which is a 15% bonus. As long as you don't die, you get a hold on to that with this build. And then here we have Umbral Guides, which increase your movement speed by 16% while an enemy is marked with the soul orb stack, which is easy to do, because you now, boom, up there, you have 20 shots of ammo. So then you can start unleashing all living hell. You will see what I'm talking about. All right, let's put this bad boy into action. All right, so we go with Soul Collector here, as you guys can see Y on screen. I'll leave that up for a sec. All right, then we have our Demon's Charm, which is the build that we just went over here. All right, we're gonna go right in. We're gonna buy Life Rip and go right in the Cauterize based off of who and what we're facing. And the Life Rip is because this build is more of a, what's the word I'm looking for?
The battle is about to begin. 3,
all right, let's see.
2,
Carry me across
1.
the threshold.
The battle has begun.
And the battle has begun. I'm gonna lead the pack as we head right on in. Let's start dropping some bullshit right over here.
Away with you.
First blood.
Drop that here. We get first blood. Gonna go ahead and keep these heals flowing. Underneath. Push the healers back a little bit.
The front line needs.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop some healers here for him. He's doing a fantastic job as a front line. Gonna go ahead and push back the healer, grab her and take her out.
Like that.
Set this side just so we can get a little bit of heals going without taking any damage ourselves. And I think so far we're going to hold points. It's fine. We're going to heal Vora. See if we can keep her on top on the up and up. My back is turned to the enemy. Come over here and get a little bit of heals going for him. Now blanket the areas. This is what I was talking about. Is anybody walking into that general? We'll release our charge. Round those down. We're going to slide right up here. Take out the healer. Hog in the center area. Push the Geno. Going to make him really worry because he's going to do really damage. We're going in far for him. We're going to flank him. He's not going to see us coming. We're going to pop up on the tank, catch him, and get them both. All right, very nice, very nice. So again, this Seris build is a big chase him down kind of build. You don't have to really worry too much. You kind of treat it like you are a flame. As you see, a double kill right there. Well, single kill, then elimination added to it.
I'm getting hot.
Throw some support to our buddies before we step out over here. Let's go ahead and get both of these guys right here.
You've done well.
Come over here, Warrior. Give me a little bit of aid. We'll take out the healer. I'll try to drop some heals over here. Fantastic job with what we're doing. And we'll take out everybody. Alright. We're going to get this payload pushed all the way through. Alright, very nice. Just kind of blanket the area, as I said. This will keep everybody back. Woo! Oh, we phase ourselves out. Make sure we're nice and safe. Drop some heals. And we are back to our starting place. So now that we're back in here, we're going to grab our lifesteal one more time. From here, let's grab our Chronos and then one of Nimble. Now, I know Nimble is usually a high priority for a healer, but in this case, that's not how we're going to do the order of this build. So again, Life Rip is number 1. We're going to get that maxed out as well and start leeching over into the other ones. Right now, we're sitting 11-0, undefeated. So let's see if we can continue this onslaught of this nation.
5, 4.
Hopefully, don't
3,
end it too quick, so
2,
we can show the full
1.
the full power of this build. All right, so we're moving in with the tank and damage. We're going to again start a little bit early, keep everybody off of the zone. So dropping some heals. On the backside, don't want to die here. Alright, we're going to sneak up right behind Rom, move around his ult like it didn't even matter. Heal our homie here. We're going to try to keep a lot of fire on him. There we go. I was hoping we were going to be able to finish that Rom out. Oh, right as I healed her. Alright, we're going to drop that right in there. Although the Makoa shield did just eat that whole ult. That's news to me to know. Genos, we're not going to let Genos stay here and just pick on our tank. We're going to take Genos out real quick, get the heals. Kind of float around on the backside. We'll start flooding down the area here. There we go. Grab a bunch of charges. Alright, get a lot of damage on everybody. He goes ahead and drops his ult. We're just going to heal through. And there we go. Problem solved. They may have got this, but that allows us to show you the full power of this build. It's almost good that they got it. So we'll go ahead and flood the area, like I said. So we hit 20 of these shots. Go ahead and drop that. Got an elimination out of the charge release. Not a smart idea on his part. And we're going to drop that charge, kill him. We're going to sneak around this side where Rom's at. We know Rom's hanging around here somewhere. Oh, there is Rom. Moving right to our payload. I'm going to phase out so I don't get hurt too bad. We're going to start healing our buddies. I'm going to drop our ult right here in the middle. Grab. Oh, we didn't quite grab the Tyra that I was hoping to grab. That's okay. No big deal to flop on the ult. I don't know what she's doing. Just walking around. Just enjoying a bask in the sun. That's all. Walking in the park. Alright, as it sits, we are 21-0. We're going to go ahead and heal our buddies here. Catch the Rom that's trying to walk through here. Yeah. They get a good amount of damage on him before he even gets a chance to walk out here too far. Alright, we're going to pop out here, get the heals while the damage is trying to break through my buddy here. Not a successful push on that side. Alright, we're going to go around this corner here, make sure there's nobody. I see some fighting going on. We're going to pop right in that door, no fear at all.
Step into the light.
We're lucky. We'll pop that charge off just to let him know that we got it. I'm going to run around the corner, grab them real quick. As I said, this is a very chase them down kind of build. Don't really have to care too much about them. Just going to do what you want. It's offensive and it heals all at the same time. Again, we just blanket out the area. Collect Unstoppable. As you see, the healing is just as efficient. And defense is successful. So all we got to do is collect zone. And that is game once we do that. Now that's if we get it this time. We're going to max out Life Rip, drop into that, and then hit Nimble at level 2. So the order of this is quite important that we do it this way. Now, again, we're all offensive. So we're going to continue our kill streak. Hopefully we'll get over 30 on this one. And again, you want the Life Rip because that's really going to keep you alive as a healer, because this build does not have it set where the heals come back to you as you're healing your partners. So it's extremely important that the Life Rip is within this build.
4, 3, 2.
All right, and we're moving on forward. Very good, guys. Team is so far so good. Again, we're gonna start blanketing the top row of this right up here. I got a kill off of that one. Gonna go ahead and start dropping some of those now. Oh, McCullough, you little bad bitch, you. It doesn't mean anything. As you can see, I can just one McCullough here effortlessly. Little turtle. There's not much that anybody can really do against this level of a Seris. Because this Seris build here is pretty nasty. That's what that Life Rip is about. You'll be able to basically 1v1 everybody. Gonna get a heal on that. Drop that charge there. And then just keep some heals going on this Cassie while she plays around with her range. Alright, she's gonna be shooting through the crack. I'm going to try to get this round before he can leave the room. Yep, very good. And victory. And that is how you do it. Very good. Yes, so that is my Seris build here. As you can see, quite efficient, and it is very high on the offensive style of gameplay. So let's check out what we got here. Very nice rewards. I got, as we can see, 44,000 healing and 70,000 damage. So as you see, I basically output the DPS and I matched with the Amani damage and kept up with the top damage there. So 70,000 damage. I got a 31 kill streak, and yeah, very good, very good. And that is my Seris build. Again, guys, that Seris build here,
Seris.
it is quite the offensive monster. You turn Seris into a healing tank / DPS. It's just crazy. She's absolutely crazy. So go ahead, check out this build, use it yourself. Tell me down below how it worked out for you, and try to follow a little bit of my gameplay style, so that way you can kind of match the build to what you should be doing with the actual build. Alright guys, I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. That's Ninja Nick. Ninja Vanish.